Did you actually hit go?
I know. Wait, that doesn't seem like it. Oh, there we go. Oh man, I love that.
I love when it pauses on Amanda's face.
She does that.
She does it on purpose, yeah.
There we are. Hi, guys. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Geekly Show. We are live today on this Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, like every other Tuesday. And today's a very special day because it's our season finale. So it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We're not going away forever. Y'all know we can't be away from you forever. Mm-hmm. It's just a little tiny break while we work on a sort of big project that we're getting ready for you guys for the fall. That's all. That's all we're going to say. But before we hop into today's episode, hi, Rachel. We're going to do our quick introduction. So we are doing, Sarah, how are we doing it this time? Because now I'm up here. I'm in the top
and
corner.
then Tanya, then me, then Tessa.
Okay.
Then
right.
Beyonce ends.
Then Beyonce's
Does she plan this?
I think she does plan it. All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Amira Martin, and I'm from 4hatsandfrugal.com.
Hello, I am Tanya Lamb from LolaLambChops.com.
Hi, I'm Sarah with SarahScoop.com.
I'm Tessa with MamasGeeky.com.
I'm Beyonce!
Oh, my goodness.
That wasn't loud. Look, I even got my blue ball.
That was loud.
Right? Doesn't
you were
this...
acting
it was loud.
You were doing crazy, Amanda, because you had crazy eyes. You were like, oh.
Was
The crazy eyes are the tell.
I was just over here sharing because sharing is caring. And if y'all are on today, why don't you just go ahead right now and hit that share button? And
trust someone with crazy eyes, right, Tanya?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Tina. Oh, yay. Okay, all our friends are popping in. So today is our season finale. We're excited. And I love that we get to start our season finale episode with discussing a new trailer. They just keep giving us new trailers.
I know.
It's like almost every day we get a new trailer. I'm so happy about it. But this one is for Jumanji, The Next Level. So I think everybody's seen it, right? Did we all watch it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just watched. That's what I was doing before.
I didn't
So.
even watch the whole thing yet because I was doing the same thing, Tanya. So you guys tell us. Fill us in.
Yes,
oh
gosh. We know Amanda and Tessa, they obviously did their reaction videos to it. I watched it. I thought it was really funny. So I think we need a roundup. So like a little synopsis. Beyonce.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Why not?
So, I guess, I don't remember this part, but I guess it was the game broken. They like smashed it up or something at the end of the last one.
The very end.
Was that the very end? Okay, so they smashed it up. And then you're going to see the boy from he was the Rock in the last one, right? He was the character that went into the Rock's body in Jumanji, right?
Spencer.
And he was over there trying to fix the game up in the trailer. I was like, why are you going to try to fix the game? You're just starting all kinds of trouble trying to fix this game. But then someone made a good point.
Did you catch why he was fixing it?
Well, wow, someone made a good point. This is why I thought he was fixing it. Because if you had the chance to get in the Rock's body, wouldn't you? That's what I say. I'm like, if I'm going to fix that game to get back in the Rock's body, is all I say.
They weren't friends anymore. Like, really?
Yeah,
they weren't friends. Oh, so they...
Sad.
So, well, yeah.
I like the way Amanda's thinking, though.
So wait, none of them are friends, or just Spencer's not friends with the rest?
I don't know, because he said we were... Well, because Danny DeVito was talking to him, and he was like, "Oh, we were different people then." But they all three showed up together, so I don't know if that was. I don't know what that was about.
Well, yeah,
so.
And then they're gonna have Danny DeVito now and Danny Glover, the two Dannys. I love them both.
Oh,
so he like he's like
Kevin Hart like channels.
So all of a sudden, I guess he got the game working, but they get right back in. They get those people right back into the game, right? And they didn't even get to pick the characters or nothing. So they don't know whose body they're up in there. And it was funny because who who ends up in Kevin Hart's right? It was Danny Glover, right? End up in Kevin Hart's body. My favorite part, he's like, I'm in like this small little muscular Boy Scout body. That was my favorite. So they're back up in there.
Oh, and I like when he's like, look at my thighs. Look at my thighs.
So yeah, and I don't know who all is in it this time, because did you even see Bethany? You remember Bethany from the first one?
No, because they were not sure where she was, so I'm wondering if they showed like this Asian girl very quickly, and I'm wondering if that's her, or I'm not.
I couldn't figure out. It looked like that was Aquafina. Which if Aquafina's in this movie, I'm gonna die. Aquafina's in it. But it was so quick. I was so quick. I was like, oh, was that Aquafina?
Oh, I think it could be.
I'm gonna pee my pants laughing. I love
just
her.
kick my money now if
I didn't even.
Right.
Yeah.
I
bet you're right, Amira. Oh. I need to go back and look now.
Yeah.
Tessa, you should have revealed that in your reaction.
I didn't.
I didn't think about it.
Like, I'm impressed with Amira.
It was like half a second, but I know Aquafina's face, so I was like, I think that's Aquafina. I love her. I love her so much.
Is it on IMDb?
Oh my God! Join Sony's Jumanji.
Oh! Amira called it. Amira called it.
That's
Oh my gosh, she's hilarious. No matter what she does, I love her.
Oh my goodness. So, Amanda, you love the trailer. Did you laugh?
Oh yeah. So I think this was the funny, like even the last one was funny. And I love me some Jack Black. They didn't show him too much in this trailer. Well, they should, because he
did.
Whose body who is he? Is he Danny DeVito?
Fridge. Isn't it? The fridge was in his eye. He was like, oh man.
Because I'm the old fat guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so it looks funnier than the last one, and I love the last one. This is actually the third. Yeah. I keep getting it mixed up because I
never connect the first one with.
I know, because I'm like, that's different. The board game, and and this is like a whole new cast. I feel like it's kind of a reboot, but people be quick to correct you up on YouTube. Whoa. This is the third one.
I got that too. And I'm like, it is the third one, but the first one was so long ago. Number one, it was a board game, like you said, not a video game. Like I know technically it's the third one, but it's not. I don't consider it the third one though, because I consider the last one a reboot, right?
I'm the same.
Whatever. We're calling it a trilogy. It's a trilogy.
Yeah, we'll call it the trilogy.
Okay,
that's fine.
It's a trilogy.
You heard it here first, right?
And even like
I'm excited. It's gonna be good. Yeah.
Well, the last one and this one looks really funny. Like the first one, it was just a whole different feel. Like that was more trying to be scary. It was like more of a scary kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
What happened to Spencer? I want to know what happened.
We don't know.
We don't know. Yeah,
I wonder if he's the Jonas, but I don't know.
That's all his fault. I know that.
True, because we got him out. They got him out in the last movie. That character. So that means somebody has to be in Nick Jonas's body, which is I'll take that as well. I mean,
Amira, I was definitely expecting Amanda's comment there. So
I love me some Jonas Brothers, all of them.
Yeah.
They're very gorgeous, and they're from New Jersey, so I have to love them.
And Nick Jonas is married to a big Bollywood star. FYI, did you know?
Yes, he is. He is. So that's fun. So that means I think we might have figured that out too, because we did see him in the trailer. So maybe that would be awesome if Bethany's in his body, because she saved him in the last one.
Yeah. I think Spencer watched.
And then you think, who would Spencer be? I
think he ain't even in there. This is what's going to happen. He's going to cause all the trouble. Spencer's going to cause all the trouble, though. He's going to cause all the trouble and then not even be in the game. That's what's going to happen.
That would be so sad. What were you saying, Sarah? We remind you of what?
I'm having flashbacks of whenever you watch that singing show. Was it this person?
Oh my God, the Masked Singer.
Yeah, that's right. That's kind of how this is. Yeah.
It's not. That was the worst show ever.
How dare you? That show was fantastic.
I feel like Tanya and I were the only ones that did not watch that show. And they talked about it.
Jumanji better be a faster pace than that show, because or else I'm out the theater.
Oh, Rachel says so. It could be the third if they had a character from the original in it. How cool if Bonnie Hunt made a cameo? But I agree, the second movie is, or I guess is the reboot. Yeah. I agree. I mean, they had that little in the last one. They had that little
at the
like
beginning
nod. Yeah, they had the little in the beginning and the little nod to what is his name in the movie?
I don't know, but Robin.
What was Robin? Robin Williams' character. They're like, Alan Parrish.
Yeah,
this is where Alan Parrish lives.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I was like, oh, that's fun. But they didn't have any character. You're right, Rachel. So if they have a character in it, then we can call it a trilogy. So we can't call it a trilogy right now.
Right. I call it a trilogy if I want.
Okay. Sorry. Don't upset Tanya.
The bougie. This is a trilogy.
What does Tanya have on her hat, by the way?
Orange bird and
that's orange bird.
I can't see it that close.
Citrus swirl.
Oh, okay. At first it looked like a pumpkin, and I was like, Tanya, we're a little early for that.
She's already playing in her bus stop costume.
Yeah, she's ahead of the time.
She is on it. Oh, okay. So speaking of Tanya, who has seen it? Tanya, Amanda, and Sarah. Did you see Spider-Man yet too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm going today.
I think like 2
hours.
It's good. I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot.
I'm jealous.
Don't say anything.
I'm jealous.
We gotta talk about it. We ain't gonna give spoilers.
We don't talk about it.
I don't know. I'm scared.
I'll take my earplugs out and wait for a thumbs up. I don't want to hear not one word.
It's opening day today.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
It means we need to discuss it.
Yeah.
No, it's not my fault you didn't go to the show last night. It's not my fault you didn't go to the theater.
Fight!
When you're done. I want to go in totally blind, knowing nothing.
I was on vacation. I was on vacation. And I still made my way to the theater to see the movie.
How dare you? You got an advanced screening. Don't be bougie up in here. Don't be bougie up in here. You got an advanced screening, bougie. Some of us live in the middle of nowhere.
I'll watch it, but they didn't. So
some of us traveled to Utah to get an invite to a screening. Thanks, Nick.
Well, okay, we're not gonna say fine. We won't say that much, but I don't want to.
I'm serious. I'm lit.
Okay, take them. We'll do like this if you don't want to listen. But I feel like we have to talk a little bit. We're not gonna give spoilers.
Please don't spoil it,
Tanya.
We're not gonna spoil it. We do this all the time for other movies.
Excuse me, Tanya Lamb. Big spoiler. Please, spoiler of all spoilers.
One
Should I tell them what happens at the end?
No, you can't. You cannot tell what happens at the end.
Okay, let's start with this.
About the credits, Sarah.
The credits. Should I tell them about the
credits?
When are we starting with Amanda?
Let's start with Rachel said. Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man because I agree.
I mean, we can agree with that, right?
I was always Team Toby, even after Homecoming. Mm-hmm. I was still nope. I'm all for Toby. But after this Spider-Man Far From Home, I was convinced. Like I came out of that one and I was like, there ain't no other Spider-Man. There ain't no other one Spider-Man. Like if you didn't even think, in the Avengers movies and in Homecoming, this movie, he was at his best, I feel like.
Oh, yay!
I agree.
That makes me
completely
happy.
No, Peter Parker was always supposed to be a dorky teenager, and that is what Tom Holland is, and he just plays it perfectly. Like, I loved him from Homecoming. He is the epitome of Spider-Man for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yay!
I noticed. I know I'm not going to bring this up too much, but I just have to say Tanya's getting to all of us because I noticed one swear word at least.
Yeah, the swear words.
So I will say this about it.
Tanya, I had to tell you, I noticed it, and then everyone in the theater laughed, and I was like, oh, so people do. Like,
was it when he said, what was it, dickwad or something?
It was when.
That one was in the trailer, though.
Yeah, that one was in the trailer.
No, that wasn't it. It was.
That was something else.
How many bad words they have, Tanya?
It was pretty minimal for a Marvel movie. There was probably 10, which I think included the OMGs. So
it was like when Nick. I think it was when.
Nick Fury said the B word, but that was in a trailer too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, did they put all the bad words in the trailers?
That was the one that my whole theater started laughing. I was like, why? I was like feeling all Tanya. I'm like, why are you laughing?
So what did y'all think though of Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh, was he good?
I thought he was good, but I just thought the whole thing was good, so I felt like everyone was good.
Tanya's making a face.
I can't talk about Jake Gyllenhaal without spoiling things, so I won't say anything. I mean, I think for what he was given, he was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I mean, you know his character. Have you read any of the comic book stuff, Amira?
Yes, I have.
So you know that character, and that character could really flop on screen. Like that character, I mean, he has a fishbowl in his head, right? Like you could, he could be like the worst character in the world. That you could be like, why? Like, but I feel like Jake Gyllenhaal saved it, from totally flopping from that character.
Okay,
yeah. I mean, he did a good job. He's charming. Like, I think he's definitely charming on camera and stuff. So.
I did. I thought, for like you said, what he's given that character, which would have totally just been cheesy. That's what I said. Like, that's what, even when I saw it, I'm like, why do they even have this guy? And I see why, like, after you're watching and stuff, but I think he did good for that role. At the beginning, I was nervous. Where you were, I was like, like with him and that character, I'm like, But I was like, towards the end, I'm like, oh, he did good. I liked him in it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask y'all one last question, and we got to stop talking.
Okay, all right.
I'm afraid. Every time somebody talks, I'm like, my heart starts beating because I don't want you to
ruin it. This is not a spoiler, Amira,
but
I will say that just what they can do with movies now. Oh my gosh, especially this one.
Oh, the CGI was cool.
CGI was
crazy good.
Actually,
that is not CGI? A spoiler.
Yeah, it was good CGI.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, very good, Marvel.
So good.
Actually, no, this was Sony.
So good. Yeah, I think that some kids could get confused by like how good things were. Like what's going. It'll confuse them. Like what is going on. Like that good. Like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So for this movie, it was more. My concern was more violence than language, for sure.
Okay, that's good to know.
All right, what was your last question, Amira?
Okay, sorry, that was not a spoiler.
Okay, my last question. Yeah, we're going tomorrow, so that's why I'm getting all my ducks in a row. We're taking the whole family tomorrow, which is exciting. But my last question, and this, I'm hoping you don't spoil it, but I really want to know. Okay, so the talk was that like all the Spider-Mans they've been talking about doing like a movie where it's the multiverse, and we get to kind of like into the Spider-Verse, but with Toby and with like they want to all three of them had said, oh, that would be really cool, and they're like really big on maybe having this happen. So because I don't know, but supposedly rumor is that the movie kind of talks a little bit about multiverses because it is Mysterio. Do you think after seeing this one, do you think that might be a cool possibility? To have all three of them kind of like a Spider-Verse thing, but live action.
I mean, like I said, they did mention it in this movie. They did mention something about it. I don't think they led it up to anything with a multiverse.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that way.
They didn't lead into it.
Like, that's why I said it was mentioned and things like that, but you didn't come away from this movie like, like it was mentioned in the beginning and then it gives you the possibility, like they mentioned it for a reason, right? So you still have the possibility, but you're not, by the end, I wasn't like, oh, this is going to happen. I kind of, by the end, I'm like, still kind of like, I don't know what's going to happen.
I feel like the end kind of led you to like, this story needs to finish. Like,
well, they did a good job of connecting Endgame to the future, but still leaving it open to, a million possibilities and stuff.
Okay. Exactly.
All right.
Tessa!
Just be quiet.
Tessa!
Be quiet now.
Did she take
out her? Not be a trick.
Where's Renee? Renee had to take her buds out too. Like all of our people aren't even watching because y'all wanted to talk about Spider-Man so bad. We love everybody.
No, it's literally open. Our first showing's at 1:00. So,
but we mentioned
we're going tomorrow.
We mentioned nothing that would.
They didn't mention anything, Tessa. Like you take your buds out.
I don't.
This from the girl who does reaction videos to the movie the day it comes out for everybody else, but nobody else can talk about it. Like,
but people have the option to watch my thing if they want to or not.
correct.
I have the option to
People
listen
have
to you
the option
or
to
not.
watch it. Good night.
Tanya is feisty today, is she not?
Today.
Tanya's gonna fight all y'all.
Tanya needs snacks. I don't know why she came on the show without snacks.
Tanya and I are going to record.
Yeah, she hasn't slept.
Tanya, later, let's go live. All spoilers.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I mean, you can.
I mean,
I won't watch, but you can totally do it.
And we'll send it to them in private messages, and they don't.
Oh my gosh.
Tanya knows how to send spoilers in private messages.
Oh yes, she
so
does.
Just
the one
not a new
time.
thing
She
for
hasn't
her.
done it since.
That's
I'm
true.
hoping she
Let's-
learned her
No,
lesson.
Tanya, tell
we
them.
didn't tell anything that you can't figure out.
Tanya,
Like,
tell
there
them
was
the
no
two
fun.
end credit
let's
scenes
move
now.
on. Reality. Who's watching Are You the One this season? Because it's a
Speaking
great-
of drama, of real life, real time drama, let's talk about reality TV real quick. And I love that Miss Patty Holiday just joined us as we say the words reality TV.
Oh, hey, Patty.
Seriously though, has anyone been watching Are You the One? It just started. It's an entire gender fluid cast. It's crazy. I'm kind of loving
What
it.
is this?
What is that?
So
Okay,
Are
so-
You the One? Usually there's like the same amount of girls and the same amount of guys, and they have to discover in like so many weeks who their perfect match is. So they have been through like relationship experts and they filled all this stuff out and blah, blah, blah. And you got to figure out who the perfect match is. I really kind of loved it because when my husband and I went to Hawaii, we stayed at the house next, like our hotel was right next to their house. So we saw all the people and stuff. Anyway, this time it's all gender fluid. So it's like literally anyone could be a match. It could be two girls. It could be two guys. It could be a girl and a guy. It's crazy. And I love it. And it's a crazy because this one person who's transitioning was like all with this girl, and then the very same night went in the boom boom room with a guy too.
The boom
and now
boom
it's a
room.
big drama. That's what they call it, the boom boom room.
How is
Any
gonna?
show that has a boom boom room? No,
Yeah.
watch
I
it.
was like, this sounds crazy. This sounds like Temptation
How's
Island,
Tessa
but
gonna
worse.
start with the
I
most?
like Temptation Island, yeah, but it's I don't know. I
Have
love
any
it.
of you seen it's got a boom boom boom? No, I have not.
How is Tessa gonna start with the most reality, like dirtiest,
I know,
with boom
she
boom
didn't even let
rooms?
us do a segue. Like, she went right into
I
this
made a
nasty
segue.
show.
My segue was stop talking about Spiderman. We're going to talk about the boom boom.
She was over there with her earbuds off while like, thinking about the boom boom room. I'm just saying.
What channel is that one on?
It's MTV. It's MTV.
Oh
It's-
boy, no, I can't.
And then
do that.
those people, a lot of those people are going to like the challenge now. So, and I love the challenge.
Tessa, I met.
I love it. Rachel.
On a recent trip I was on, I met Cam and Carolina.
Oh, Cam.
They're still together, so I didn't watch
Really?
the show, but they are a couple from the show.
Really?
So I guess Tessa's telling us we need to watch the show with the boom boom room on it. So
It's really interesting because I don't know. They're all bad at relationships is like the point, and they need to find their perfect match, but they're never still together after the show.
How many? Well, that's what I'm
This
gonna say.
one's just interesting because it's not like 10 girls and 10 guys. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like literally anybody can be with anybody. It's that's what I find interesting is like, and they're all confused because they're
are
like,
they
I'm attracted
matched-
to everyone in this house.
Are they matched up because they're like computer test or something?
They do like a computer test. They talk
Like
to
they
a
already know who
relationship
their
expert.
match is. They don't get to pick their match. The people from making the show,
Right, and then
they
you
have to
have
find
to-
it.
And then they have to like pick. So at the end of each episode, they have a matchup or whatever, and they get to go up and pick who they're going to sit next to, and they get an amount of beams that they got right. So say there's like 6, I think there's 6 or 8 couples in this one. They'll sit together and say they get 2 out of 8 beams, but they don't know who was a perfect match or not. So they know, okay, well, 2 of these couples are right and they're a perfect match, but we don't know which 2. So you have to like choose. And then there's a truth booth that they can vote to send someone each week into a truth booth, and it will say if they're a perfect match or not. I don't know. I'm addicted to the show.
I have no interest in this show after even hearing about truth
I was like, I don't know
rooms
if I
and
can
boom
do it.
booms
Temptation
and
Island was a stretch for me. Temptation Island, although I really did like that show, but this one I'm like, this
At
sounds
least it's
crazy.
equal opportunity exploitation.
I like
of
that.
everyone.
I like
So,
that.
there you
I
go.
like that.
That's true.
That's the only thing that would get me into it when she was saying how it has that little twist the people, gender fluid people. That's the only.
This
Wait, what?
They're doing it, and it's pretty awesome.
What did Renee? Look what Renee said. She said the cast wins like $1 million.
Yeah, they do. If they get it correct,
they
win
all
$1
the
million.
correct matches. What?
Yeah.
Okay, you left that out.
I know you. That's like the most important part. I'm gonna go on the Boom Boom Room show.
You didn't say nothing about money. Like you didn't tell me if money's involved.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh man, thank you, Renee.
I'm applying for the Boom Boom show now. I need some money.
No Boom Boom Room. You want to know about this money?
Well, the Boom Boom Room is the most entertaining part, though.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Ian. Ian's
they'll
here.
fight over
That
who
just
goes in.
sounds unsanitary.
It does.
It is disgusting, of course. Well, literally, this one person was in there within 2 hours with 2 different people. It's
Nope.
Listen,
Tanya, get out your hand sanitizer.
I feel like the Geekly
no.
show.
I'm gonna take out my earbuds.
I know.
and
She can't. She's out.
when-
She's out. She can't even do it. Oh my god.
I feel like we
there's
need to
money
do-
involved. See that changes things. That changes things.
I
All right,
feel like the Geekly show needs to go in the Boom Boom Room with a black light.
Oh my god.
I don't know what's that foot in that Boom Boom Room. I'm telling you, we stayed at the hotel next door, and we were like, oh, I don't know if that would.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, that's
Can we
all right,
talk
so
about it?
Before we started this segment, I was actually going to have y'all. Tessa just hopped in, but I was going to have you tell us your current reality TV obsession. What show we should be watching, and then I wanted us to share a past reality TV show that is probably like your all-time favorite one of all time. So you got to go way back in the day. So this is what the reality segment was going to be today. So that way we can kind of give everybody a little taste of our reality TV obsessions and vices, because we all have them. So now Tessa, you have to tell us your past.
You guys, I'm so sorry. I have to hop off.
You have to go. Yes, Sarah's
okay.
gonna go.
Oh.
I hope your cat's okay, Sarah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will catch up with everyone's favorite shows. So, and if
You want to give us your 2 real quick? What you're watching and what you're.
I haven't really got into one yet. I know you guys are on Big Brother, so I wanted to see what you guys were thinking of this season.
Oh, Big Brother.
But
I have to do a special Big Brother segment.
Yes, because I need to catch up with it.
Yeah.
What was always your favorite?
I used to love The Bachelor.
Yeah.
And I like what was the other ones I liked? Well, I've only seen a couple episodes of this, but my mom loves it. The Married at First Sight show.
Oh, I've seen some of that.
I haven't seen
I love
that
show.
She said it's really good. I don't know. I got to think about them. There's so
All
many.
right.
I'm sad I'm
All
missing
right.
this one, but I got to go.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
So what was yours,
Sarah.
Tessa? You got to do your Oh. What happened? Are we still live? What happened? Sarah shut us down.
She closed us all out?
She closed us all out.
like,
We're still here. Oh wait, we're still here. Oh, it didn't go. All right, can y'all hear me?
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you share your screen so we can?
Look what Renee said.
Y'all.
It's Amanda's show. It only left me. And I was over here like they were looking at me. I was like, what's going on? Where'd they go?
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Okay, we're back now. We're back, you guys.
Back.
All right, okay. So, well, I know. Well, Tanya, do you watch reality TV now?
no, there's nothing really that I like, honestly.
Yeah, now it's like it's hard to pick a good one now, I think. But like in the past, what was your favorite? I'm trying to remember what you told me you used to watch.
Does HGTV?
Yes.
Yeah.
Reality TV. Well, we know what you're going to say if you said HGTV.
Fixer Upper. One of my jams.
Oh.
I'll still
Did you
watch
watch
reruns.
Trading Places?
That's what I was going to say. Trading Spaces.
Oh, Trading Spaces.
I got Ty's book. I had a little crush on Ty for a while
I
there.
love Trading Places. I still watch Property Brothers. Back in the day, I did watch Big Brother. But I used to like it when like it was Mike Boogie and Dr. Will and then I used to watch too Road Rules, like the
Yes.
I didn't like Real World so much, but I liked Road Rules. And then when they did the early challenges, like back when The Miz was on, and
But now you know he has his own reality show, don't you?
he does.
He has with him and his wife wrestler. They have like Mr. and Mrs. Miz or something like that. It's called.
And then his mother-in-law. It's actually pretty funny.
His
I watched
mother-in-law. Because she's from like Russia or something, right? The mother-in-law.
Yes. Yeah. I like that one. That one's pretty funny. But I like the Miz because he was on Real World and then on Road Rules and then he went to wrestling.
Yeah.
And he did wrestling because of the Real World because that's where he got the Miz from. He used to do like the wrestling moves. Ugh, I loved Real World was my old school jam.
That's gonna be me too.
Real
Amira
used to be really good.
That was gonna be mine. The Real World. Ever since season 1, like when they had Eric, the guy who became like the VJ guy, and then all of them. Yes. I watched it from the beginning. Pedro, remember that season, and Puck. Remember Puck?
Puck.
Yeah.
Puck. The blonde hair.
Puck was gross. He was disgusting. Ms. and Mrs. Yes, thank you,
yep,
Tina.
That's what it was called. Yeah. But that was gonna be my.
I watched the news. That's so funny. That is reality TV.
But the Real World was my throwback. Gotta love it always. I
liked Road Rules better, but then they got rid of Road Rules.
Yeah,
they got rid of the
Real World. They started doing the challenge.
Yeah, I know. I do like the challenge.
I liked Road Rules because they actually had to drive with each other and get on each other's nerves. So it was like Real World.
They had like adventures and like
They couldn't just like hide in a room, and then they started giving the Real World people jobs so they would move and get out of the house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
Too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That was dumb too.
They're like, you guys all have to work at this bar together. Like, what?
I was like, no, why? Don't do that. Just lock them up in the house like we like it.
I know.
You don't need them to do stuff. That's dumb.
But I must say,
I
would say though, just thinking about my current one has to be Big Brother.
Yeah.
Big Brother. Like I watch the celebrity Big Brother. I watch all the new Big Brothers. Like I look forward to it. We have like Big Brother night. We had that when the finale or the premiere this season came out. Me and my daughter had a night of it. We are Big Brother peoples up in this house.
Well, Amanda likes this one because what did the girl call him?
Jake Mimosa.
It was so
Jason Mimosa. I was like, yeah. So this season,
he does look just like him, and he totally tries to be him though.
He does.
Trying to play off I'm so hot, I look like Aquaman, and it's like,
and he's always like doing this with his hair.
Now, so you look nothing like him.
He's always doing like this with his hair, and he's not even my favorite.
No, he's kind of boring a little bit.
The only thing I say,
who gets on my nerves is that truck driver. Does he get on your? You probably like him.
I like him. Wait, which one's the truck driver? The old guy? The old guy?
The guy who's always yelling. No, the one guy that's always, he yells. He goes in the room and he's like, rah, 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 and it's like, whoa, buddy. But you probably don't even notice that he's loud. You're like the guy that whispers all the time? No, I don't.
Well, I think always the beginning of the season, it's hard to get into because it's always new characters you have to get to know, right?
And they're people, but yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember nobody's name, so I feel like it's always slow.
Sam Smith is the driver.
I
remember he was like, I'm the original Sam Smith. No.
She don't remember none of that. She don't remember any of that. None of it. I don't know how y'all watch because it comes on like three nights a week.
It is. It's Tuesdays, Wednesdays. It's on tonight then.
Yeah.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
How do you even?
It's hard to
understand that.
Who's that HOH? I'm not a big fan of her. I don't know. I can't decide. I like her friend there though. What's his name? Tommy.
Well.
There's two people that know each other in this one.
Big Brother needs to revamp a little bit. It needs to
nobody
revamp.
Knows they know each other.
It needs to revamp. They need to have because now 90% of the people, I think they want to have like these young model looking people. The girls looking all look pretty, and then they got one like older person, and then one and even And
he's on the block and probably gonna.
And they always get rid of him. I'm saying Big Brother look, my age watches it, right? When you say a big percent of like older, they need me on there. Number one, they need me on there.
You would either win or be the first one out. Like,
oh my God, why?
Well, people would be like,
sweet.
Amanda, get out of the house.
No, I can get my social game on. I can get my social game on.
Saying. If they let you go past 1 week, you would win. But if they got, their eardrums blown out before
Amanda, I think you should apply. I think you should apply.
I know. I really think Amanda should be on Big Brother. Like,
she'd be perfect.
She's perfect for Big Brother. I don't know. They're trying to. I guess they're trying to like compete with all the. Because if you think about like Bravo has all the like good-looking people on their show, but I'm like, that's not what Big Brother. No. Even when I used to watch, I watched it back in the day. That's not what it was about. Like, I don't. If I want to see good-looking people, there's another place for that. I want to see people being ruthless and backstabbing and trying to win. Like, that's important to me. This is not the Big Brother. That's why I was like, I can't watch Big Brother.
Renee's right. Renee's right. They do that because they want to see showmances and this and that. And look, we're over this.
What's the first thing they showed, Amanda, on the premiere? They showed everybody going into the diary room, talking about who they think is hot. Like, that was everything. Every person,
tired of it.
Ooh, so-and-so is hot. Ooh, so-and-so is hot. And you're like, all right. Like,
we're getting tired of it.
Yeah. Don't nobody need any of that stuff. I miss watching the Amazing Race. I used to like.
I love Amazing Race.
Because that was just like, that's quality. That's quality TV. Quality reality
season
TV.
just ended last. Did you watch this season?
No, I didn't.
They brought back a lot of old people, and I really like Tyler and Corey. But then
I could binge it.
I love. Yeah, you should binge it.
Yeah.
This one was cool because they did people from Big Brother. They did people from Survivor and people from Amazing Race that they brought back all, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, they had that
the Battle of Reality TV or something.
They had Victor and that one girl who was like
Victor
engaged.
Nicole,
yeah, Victor and Nicole, right?
And I love Victor. And then it had Tyler and Corey, who I loved from Amazing Race too. So.
Oh, I remembered a show I used to watch.
Wait, cut. Shh, let's hear it. Shh. Yes.
I used to watch The Hills.
Well, yeah, back now. Are you watching it now?
No, because LC's not on.
I know LC's not on there, but I don't know. People keep saying it's good, and I was like, I watch it.
Really?
It's good.
Well, I used to watch The Hills every week, and then I got so mad because I remember there was a phone call between LC and Spencer, and like I think he called to apologize or something, and then I found out it was fake. It never really happened, and then I was like, I hate reality TV. I'm never watching it again.
How much do y'all think is fake? Do y'all think a lot of it's fake, the reality TV?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look, Tia even said,
I think it's
75%.
I think it's a lot is scripted. I don't know if I would call it fake, but I think they go, okay, so we're going to place you at this coffee shop, and we want to make sure that you bring up this subject because you know it'll probably be a little controversial, but we need some footage. Like I think they do that now. I really think they like plant.
Well, even with like the singing shows. So a friend of a friend was a contestant on The Voice, and even she said like how much that was scripted and how they would say like the judges wanted to vote for somebody and the producers would be like, no, you have to vote for the other person.
Really?
What?
Yeah. So
there's someone from my town that was on The Voice, and he got out like he was on Team Adam or whatever, and then he was out like, and he was complaining about it, and he was saying I wasn't even supposed to go, and we don't really listen to him, but maybe he was right.
Yeah. No, all of that.
Doesn't America vote for The Voice? Don't. No.
Well, once we get to the point,
not so like
they have their phone numbers that you call, but
also the phone numbers that you call, they could just be like, oh, this person won.
Yeah. You think they lie? You think they lie?
Of course.
Yeah, because some people have way more interesting story or whatever, and
don't you what?
They think someone's more marketable or whatever.
Mira, what was that show called? The one that would like make fun of The Bachelor because it was like from the producer of The Bachelor.
Oh my gosh, I forget the name of it, but it was on Lifetime.
Yeah, and so there was a show that basically mocked The Bachelor, but it was from an old producer, and they would show how like conniving and scripted things were. Yeah. What was it? Dang it.
I don't remember. Hold on. I might even have to look it up because we asked Chris Harrison about that show.
Oh, what did he say?
Him for
Chris
Bachelor.
Harrison will lie until he's told. That man will lie through his teeth.
So what did he?
Well, it's his cash cow.
What did he say then? What did he say? Do you remember?
He said, "Oh, I've never seen that show, but I've heard about it, and I think that's really cool that that they would take the Unreal. It's called the Unreal. That they would take what they think is happening behind the scenes and create a whole show." And it's like, sir, they used to work for you. Like, don't even try to twist it. But yeah,
well, I always wonder when people, when the girls go interrupt multiple times. I'm like, how are the producers like? Hey, go talk to him now.
Yes.
I'm sure they are. Go steal him. Go talk to him. Or he's alone in his room right now. If you want to try to go up there, and I mean,
Yeah, that's exactly what the Unreal show would talk about.
Yep.
Like,
was it? See, I never saw that.
And then each of the there would be other producers, lower producers, and they would all be in charge of somebody. Then they would make bets, or whoever made this person do this thing, then they would get an extra bonus. So yeah, that's crazy. I believe every single word of it.
Yeah, me too. And then the ones that you can kind of spot the ones that aren't scripted yet, and those are the ones that I tend to watch. I love Southern Charm, and I love Below Deck.
I love Below Deck.
Below Deck, anything, because they are ratchet and gross, and they're just so they don't care. But you can tell that that's not scripted. Did you really just say that? You're on camera, so they haven't gotten to them yet, which is why I love those two. I love those two franchises because Southern Charm they have New Orleans, and they have the regular Charleston one. But both of those, you're like, oh my gosh, these people do they not realize that this is gonna be on TV forever? I love it. Keep talking. I'll keep talking. Go ahead. Keep doing all these things you're gonna regret when you're 45. I love it. So those are my current ones. I am obsessed with watching them because every episode is this is a hot mess, and I love it. It's old school. Yeah, Below Deck is bad.
Recently with I want to say it's the Mediterranean one, but the chef on board, she's awful. They had to put this the third steward or whatever with her to cook. I was like, the people are eating the food this is disgusting. And then she couldn't make pancakes, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're a chef and you can't make pancakes.
Is every season of that new then? Because I tried watching one when y'all said it, and I couldn't get into it. Is there a better season?
Every season is it's different.
Sometimes it's one or two of the same people, but
but not really. It's kind of you get a whole new cast, and then they're in different places. So sometimes they're in the Mediterranean, sometimes they're in the Caribbean, and then it's different captains too. So you have Captain Lee and you have Captain Sandy. So I love them both.
I do too.
Captain Lee, he says sailor stuff to them, this stuff. You're like, where do you even come up with these curse words that you say? And then Captain Sandy is just she's I like it the way I like it. I like that she's a woman in charge. So but it depends on what cast you're getting, Amanda. Is
there a season I should start with that you recommend? Because I think it was the newest one. I tried watching the first, and I was I couldn't get into it.
I kind of want to say the first season because they were very drunk all the time.
Oh,
it was the best.
Okay.
It is the best when they're all drunk.
And then that one had, what's it called? The chef on there. He was hilarious. So
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I like him a lot.
He's probably the best chef I think that they've ever had. And I think
everyone loved his food too.
Yeah, his food was always amazing. But yeah, they get very they don't care. They don't care in that show, which is nice. I really enjoy it. But yeah, the new chef, she's horrible. She's also homophobic, which is kind of a weird twist on this season. And then they have to live with her. They can't.
Yeah.
You have to live with her 24/7, and knowing that she's not very nice, and she lied about being a chef. I think that's what we're getting to.
Wait, she's not even a chef?
Well, listen, she couldn't make pancakes out of a box.
Can't cook.
She had a box and she couldn't make them, and she threw away probably 100 pancakes. And they ended up having one of the stewards or whatever they're called, help her. And she was like,
See, now this season seems like they're just trying to cause some stuff. Like that's what you said. Just like what you're saying, the other stuff. Once the show's,
but the captains hired them. Like this is
Yeah.
not. Yeah, the producers are not involved.
Really?
The captains are involved in hiring their crew.
It's their
So
crew,
now, yeah, like Captain Sandy's, she's like mad because she's like, I looked at you sent me all these pictures. It's kind of reminded me, being influencers. It kind of reminds me of when, you buy your followers or you pay for your photos and you put those up on your social and you're like, oh no, I did this. Because now she's getting caught. Like she's like, no, you showed
She applied for the job.
She said, you told me you were a cordon bleu trained chef. Like this is on your resume. You wrote that. These are the photos you sent me. You said you made this food and you haven't made any. I was like, ooh, you lied. And you put it on social media.
If I was to hire a chef, I'd be like, taste test. Taste test. Y'all make your best. It's going to be like Hell's Kitchen. Oh, another reality show, but it's going to be like Hell's Kitchen. Y'all go in there and cook something for me and I'll come and taste it.
Oh, that's another. My husband loves Hell's Kitchen.
I like Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Oh, and then what was the other one that was not Chopped, but there was
Top Chef. I used to watch Top Chef too, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If I'm going to hire a chef, they're going to have to cook me something and bring it. That's
yeah. So it's good. I mean, if you got to give it a go. Try the first season. Amanda. Try the first season.
I will.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. I think Tanya, you would be over it. Like you'd be rolling your eyes because every 5 minutes they're like doing something really, really stupid, and you probably yell at the TV like, "You're dumb! Stop doing stupid stuff."
Probably.
Tanya would like it if they redid a cabin. Like, let's go redo this cabin. I was saying like HGTV. Yeah. Fine. I guess it just went over your head.
Well,
oh my gosh.
Stopped,
it cut out, but I heard. I figured what you were saying. Yes.
So then I was like, I don't know, but I'm just gonna laugh.
I cut out.
Because it's reality TV. I want to know what the people watching the show. What are you guys watching? If you have any recommendations
I think Renee said what she was watching. I know Tina said she watches the news, so that's her reality TV. And then Patty was on here. I've been interested to see if Miss Patty Holiday is now watching a little bit more reality TV because I know she started watching Big Brother.
She tried to get into Big Brother. I don't
know.
She
tried, and then her tweets are cracking me up, which is why I was like, I don't need to watch it. Patty's gonna watch it, and she's gonna tweet, and then I will know everything that's going on. She told me everybody is apparently you'll have to be good looking on this season of Big Brother, and she's like, "What's the point of that?" Guy. The one old guy. She's like, "What's the point of that?" But I was loving her tweets about Big Brother, which is just giving me life. I was like, okay, I'll just let Patty watch. That's fine. Oh, Tina does. She says she loves Gordon Ramsay shows. Same, Tina. Yeah. He cusses a lot, but I still love it. Because he gets very passionate about what he's talking about, which is great. So that he had that restaurant show too that I liked, where he would go to the restaurants and it was awful.
Oh my God, those are good. He'd order all the food and he'd be like, "Really, this is what you're serving me?"
So he has.
I used to watch the Great British Baking Show. Did anybody ever watch
that one too?
Or Nailed It. I love Nailed It. Nailed It too. The big.
Does Nailed It count? Does that count as reality show? I mean, I think we all watch Nailed It. We watch it with our kids, but that counts. Okay,
it's reality.
It's kind of scary to think how many genres of reality TV there are.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because if you count all of the HGTV shows, the cooking shows, the smutty shows and all of that.
The smutty shows.
And going back,
ones that have a boom boom room, you mean?
And going back though,
under smutty?
Like The Real World is the one that started it all, though. The Real World is the one I think that started it all.
That's
true. When you think of Keeping Up with the Kardashians and the empires they've all created, off of this show, it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and we have all contributed.
Yeah,
we have. And that's all right. Yeah, it's just part of society now. But I love reality TV. I think it's great. I mean, it's getting pretty scripted, but there are little tiny gems still out there where They just let them roam free and just turn the cameras on.
Yeah, I like the gems.
Yeah, better. The gems are good. They're good. So hopefully we'll get some even better ones very soon. But I love that y'all watch reality TV, which is good. Oh wait, yes, it was Tina. Oh yeah, it's MasterChef. We didn't even mention MasterChef.
My comments aren't popping up over here.
My kids watch that.
Yeah, well, Tina said he doesn't curse on the kids. Which is right. She doesn't. I let my kids watch the kids ones, and my husband watches the restaurant one. But he watches that one on BBC because you can hear the cursing. Like they let, so he loves that one.
They don't edit it out.
And then I watch the ones that are censored, where you know what he's saying, but it's still censored.
Right.
Yeah. I love it. Oh, Renee, you're my soul sister. I know she loves reality. She's a reality TV junkie, just like me. I love it. I can't get enough. It is my deep dark secret. I really should start talking more about it, but it's just so, like you said, Tanya. There's so many out there. Like I can't keep up with all of them. But I love it. I know it's my vice. It's probably gonna keep me from getting into heaven, but we'll see what happens. I just can't stop. I can't stop
just
watching.
Don't go on one and you're good.
I will. Yes. I don't think I could ever do that. I think the only one, Queer Eye. Okay, so there's some, Angie, you can't just hop up in here. We're trying to close out the show.
Oh, that's
and
right.
You bring up Queer Eye, and all I want to do is cry. I love that show. It makes me cry almost every episode. That's
I didn't think about all the fashion ones too, like Project Runway and like.
Oh, right. Heidi.
Yes.
And then what was that? Stacey and Clinton.
Yes. What not to wear.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that one because
there are
people in their crazy outfits. I'm like, yes, fix them, please.
Yes. There are so many. And then I used to watch America's Next Top Model.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, me too.
But that was like Real World days. Like that was like. That was one of the shows you watched. With
Miss J. Miss J was my favorite.
Miss, look, Sarah's mom. She's not here.
Yeah,
she's gone. She left.
Kitty.
My comments. Look over here. Do y'all see my comments? The new comments ain't coming up, so I don't know.
Well, yeah. I know she told us that you like Married at First Sight, Mom.
Yeah.
She mentioned it before she left. She said
it's good.
My mom told me I have to watch that show, and I agree with you. I watched that one too. I watched
90 Day Fiance.
90 Day Fiance is a hot mess. Now that's another one where they just turn the cameras on. And I'm like,
what is the one I was watching this past weekend? Where they found love in the people in the jail, and then they gonna get married to them.
Lord, love after lockup.
That's it. I was watching that this weekend. I was like, this is something.
That's another one where they just turn the cameras.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So there's after lockup. Come on, people. Come on.
See, that's what she would say the whole episode.
I feel like I need to watch her watch. Like,
did we just mention a new series that we should do?
I think, yeah. I mean, I can pick. Listen, I'll find that Boom Boom Room clip, and I'll
oh my gosh, I can't even.
I'll be flipping tables over at the.
Listen, if you knew how they described what happened the night before, you would. I almost want to say it, but I'm not going to.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
This is a family show, so I won't. But even Brett and I were like, whoa, did they just say that? Which means, it's pretty
it was pretty risque.
It was intense, yeah.
Yeah.
Angie said.
Angie's, she had a dark period watching the TL. Well, there's a lot of good TLC
that's another one
too that I watch.
What, Kate +8 and all now? She's got a new one.
She's got a new one.
What, the dating one?
Did you watch the new one?
Yeah, I watched it. It wasn't that good. Because she never shows the little kids. That's why you watched it, to see the little kids, right? Like I did. I was like, I want to see those little. What she had like 20 of them, or I don't know. But
yeah, no.
What was that one with all the kids? And they got in trouble. The oldest kid got in trouble. He had a job.
That was the Duggars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But they have a new one. They have a new show.
They do?
Yeah, it's called Counting On, but they don't have the parents in it, and they don't have that brother that had the issues. He's not allowed to be on the show.
It's too much now. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah. That's Angie. See, Angie, okay, listen, I can't right now, Angie. You can't be speaking my language up in here. We got to wrap the show up.
Yeah,
this is almost an hour show. You bringing up the little couple, like big people are little people, big world. I used to watch that one. Yeah. So we don't have time. We got to do a whole, we don't got time for this. A whole just TLC rundown.
Right, yeah.
Of all the crazy shows that they have on there. That's got to be another thing. One day, we'll do it, Angie, just for you. Just for you.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so before we go, you guys, we did want to let you all know, if you are not signed up for our newsletter, you might want to get that taken care of today. Because it's almost retreat time. It's almost retreat time, yo! We're so excited. So if you are a part of our newsletter, you're going to get a very, very, very special email from us later this week. So make sure you're checking your emails on Friday, because it is time. It is time to get everything, all of our ducks in a row, get the right people attending this retreat, because we are super, super excited, which is why this is our season finale. Because we need to go work on some things for y'all.
Yeah, we got to plan this all out for you guys.
We got things to do. So
we got multiple studios to talk to.
Multiple. That's a little hint. Multiple studios. So this is very exciting. We are super, super stoked to finally put this out for you guys and get this process going. And, some of the studios that we're working with, there are ridiculously excited about this retreat and meeting all of you. So again, if you haven't signed up, I think it's the geeklyshow.com, right, Amanda?
Yeah.
If you go to geeklyshow.com, it's still
she doesn't know. She don't know. She's the one who bought the domain, but she don't know.
That was her one job. It's done. She don't want to think about it anymore. So if you go to thegeeklyshow.com, if you have not signed up for our newsletter, please
maybe put a www in there. I don't know.
I mean, just in case. If it doesn't work the first time, put some thrice W's in front of that.
Thrice
and sign up, because we're starting the process. And we are super duper excited to see you all in person this fall. And this is going to be really good. So we're wrapping it up. We're saying goodbye for now.
And when we coming back? Middle of next month, right? Like next month, middle?
End of the month.
Or end?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The end of August, I think is when we come back.
2nd?
Yes, so August 22nd.
Whatever that Tuesday is. 20th.
End of August.
End of August.
End of August.
We will be back with you guys. So season 1 done. Season 2
in the book.
Starts in August.
We're gonna have seasons. We're gonna have seasons up on the Geekly Show.
We're so fancy. We get to have seasons. I love it.
So
thank you guys so much
for watching.
Will we be posting?
We'll pop in here and there if anything big happens.
That's true. I mean, you could still tune in every Tuesday. We'll have some very special things up for you guys every Tuesday at 11 a.m. So
maybe videos pre-recorded, maybe some reruns. You never know, right?
We have some things in the works for y'all. Some wonderful content. So keep us on your calendar. 11 a.m. every Tuesday morning. We will be here with something wonderful for you to watch and enjoy and laugh at, probably. And then we will be back. August 22nd will be our season 2 premiere, and we have some fun things planned for you guys for that day as well. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting
Tanya, you got to do it.
You got to go out with your hands.
You got
Tanya.
Oh my gosh.
Just this one season finale.
I ain't hitting that finish button. I'll
do one hand. You get one hand.
Okay, all right. We'll take the one hand. All right, guys. So we will see you again in August. And as always,
Taya, stay